Yeah, so Esau has his purpose, man. Esau was put here for a purpose. Okay? That's why when these Israelites they see Esau do some wickedness or say some wickedness, all right? They get up in arms, man. They get mad. They want to protest. They want to pick up the picket signs or whatever, and shut down a certain institution because they might see Esau say something that's wicked or against them. But that's because they don't understand, man. All right. Esau, first and foremost, Esau is your enemy, man. All right. Esau is your chief enemy, your number one enemy. All right. But on top of that, he's the wicked. He's the worst, the lowest of the nations, man. Okay, and he is the wicked, the most wicked. All right. So you're expecting righteousness from a wicked being. It doesn't make sense. All right. That's why the scriptures say, "Who shall pity a charmer that is bitten by a snake?" Man? All right. Or anyone that cometh near nigh a wild beast, man. All right. So that's because you guys don't understand. You guys don't really get the purpose of these Edomites. You don't get why they're put on this planet, man. They weren't put on this planet to be nice guys, man. All right? They were really put here to put you in slavery, to kill the Native Americans, all right? And to kill off most of these people on the planet, and to pollute the planet, destroy the planet, all right? So that they can be taken down, man, and that a righteous rulership could come about. It's as simple as that. That's what they were made to do. That's what they were made to be put here for. All right. This is let me get Revelations. So Revelations 11. No, it's not Revelation. I'm talking about Revelations 20, I think. Okay, this is Revelations 20, verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. And that old devil, that old serpent, man, all right, is the so-called white man, all right? Because in the garden, the serpent that deceived Eve was not an actual serpent, man. That was a man with serpent-like characteristics, man, all right? Which is the so-called white man, right? And he's ruling right now. He's ruling that same serpent from the garden is ruling the planet Earth. Okay? That same serpent from the garden is who's ruling this present system that you see here, man. Okay? And that's why this is also the woman's kingdom. This is why the women have so much rights in this kingdom. Okay? Because that's the serpent. All right? The serpent is ruling. All right? Because this was never seen before. This is a new thing, man. All right? You go back to the eastern countries on the east, it's not like this, man. Women don't have this much rights or this much say in the east, but that's because this is the serpent's rulership. All right? The serpent is giving them these rights and all the, to be whores and all this shit, man. All right? In the kingdom, that's not going to happen, man. In the kingdom, it's going to be in order. Okay? But let's continue. We're going to get to the point of what the serpent's purpose is. What's Esau's purpose? You say, okay, he created the wicked. Now, what is his purpose for creating the wicked? We already told you in Proverbs 16 that he was created for the day of evil. But how was he created to be like? Why are you looking for righteousness within this dude who was not, this devil who was not created to be righteous, man? All right. All right. Right. Let me read that again from verse 1. This is Revelation 20, verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having a key of the bottomless pit, which is talking about Europe. All right. And a great chain in his hand, and he laid hold on the dragon, the old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. All right, so he bound Satan 1,000 years, right? Which is talking about the so-called white man, these Edomites, during the time of the Dark Ages, because we were ruling during the time of the Dark Ages. All right, which was a period of about 1,000 years. Okay, if you go to certain universities, they'll teach you that. All right, but they'll tell you don't tell the public. Okay, because they want to hide that history. They don't want that type of history to go out. Because when they do movies, right? They do the movies about the gladiators and all that, right? They do movies about the knights. They all have all so-called white people playing those roles, right? But really, when you look into it, it's so-called black people who ruled Europe at that time, right? You go into the Moorish Empire, the Christians at that time, right? Those were all so-called black people, okay? But how Esau will portray it as if they were all Edomites, man. They were all so-called white people, okay? According to Esau, everybody in history was a so-called white person, right? You look at the Egyptians, the ancient Egyptians were white. The Ethiopian, when you look at the Ten Commandments, Charlton Heston, who played Moses, right? That means they have to cut out certain scenes because that would expose that, right? Even his Ethiopian wife was a so-called white woman in that movie, man. That's to show you that so-called white supremacy, that damn deception, right? Is what they're trying to push, man, and what they've always been trying to push, okay? Which is a false sense of superiority, man. All right? Because it's clear that the Israelites are better than them, clearly, man. All right? When you look at any type of anything like sports, if you look at technology, right? Most of this was created by Jace, man. All right? But they don't push that on you, all right? Because they want you to think that they created everything, that they did everything, all right? They're the innovators, okay? But really, the so-called white man ain't an innovator. All he does is buy out the patents, man, or steal the patent from somebody, right? He doesn't invent it himself, okay? Right? And he cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more. So that is his purpose, man. When you're looking for what's his purpose, right? His purpose is to deceive the nations, man. That's why during that time of the Dark Ages, the time of the Byzantine Empire, he couldn't deceive the nations, man. All right? He was under servitude under the Israelites, man. Right? The so-called blacks were ruling Europe at that time, right? For 1,000 years, right? During the Dark Ages, during the Byzantine Empire, okay? But what he did, right, as soon as he got out of that position, because he basically was married into the families and whatnot, right, and he made his way to the top, right. As soon as he was let loose, what did he do? He went and deceived the whole earth, man. He came with that picture of Jesus, so-called Jesus, right, Cesare Borgia, all right, who had who they depicted as the son of the Most High, right? And he brought that to the so-called Native Americans, teaching. So that's showing to them subconsciously what? That I am God. Okay? That's what he's showing to them. That's what the picture was showing to them subconsciously. Okay? So that all those wickedness that he did, he felt like he wasn't going to be accounted for. He wasn't going to be judged for it. But the Most High it has a tab as long as the heavens, man. Okay, on you devils, man, on you Edomites. Okay? Everything done to our people, man. He has a tab written up on you, man. All right? And the angels are there waiting, right? With a sword. They're waiting with a spiritual sword, waiting to bring havoc on this place, man. All right? And they will bring havoc on this place. Okay? Until the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that, he must be loosed a little season. And this is that little season that he's loose, man. This is that little time that he's been ruling, man. Because he hasn't been ruling for nothing but like what, about 500 years. Okay? So that's that little season it's talking about. All right? That this time is up now. His time is up. Now this rulership is finished. All right? You Edomites, you so-called white people, your rulership is done, man. All right? Now it's about to be a transfer of power from the Edomites to the Israelites. Okay? From the wicked to the righteous. Okay? And with that, you're going to go into slavery. You're going to go into slavery. You're going to have to suffer bondage. All right? You're going to be tortured. But we're not going to treat you nice in slavery. Don't think we're going to treat you like nicely, man. All right? You're going to have to be paid back double for what you did, man. You're going to be paid back 2 times, twofold. All right? So that was the purpose of these Edomites, man. Their purpose is to deceive the nation. Okay? Their purpose wasn't to come here and be nice guys. Their purpose wasn't to be your friends, man. right? Because Israel's looking to, oh, Esau, I want you to be my friend, man. They're like, okay, we want these Edomites to treat us equally, so to speak. Esau was made to be your number one enemy, man. He wasn't made to be your friend, man. These devils were made to be your enemy, man. Right? Look at these pipsqueaks, man. All right? You have these devils ruling over you, man. All right? But they were made to be your enemies, man. Okay? But these Israelites don't get that. They can't understand it. All right? But us in the truth, we know that. We understand that. Okay? We know why they were created. We know that what their future is. Okay? All right? And that's why we don't get bent out of shape with all this, you know. The Esau might shoot a Jake, Esau might shoot a Jake kid or whatever. We don't get bent out of shape. We're like, okay, that's Esau, man. Esau just being the devil. Nothing to see here. All right? But Esau's judgment is on its way, man. All right? Matter of fact, let me get this here, man. Okay, but really, the fault was of the Israelites, man. Because the Israelites, we're the ones, starting with Gad, actually, right? They actually let Esau in, man. They were being cool with Esau. As soon as Esau stepped his nasty foot on this land, they should have been killed his ass, man. They should have sent his ass back, man. All right? Because